What causes pronunciation changes with suffixes? Imagine building a tower with blocks, each piece fitting just right. When we add suffixes to words, sometimes the way they sound shifts, almost like the blocks shift slightly to fit better. That's because of how our language handles stress and vowel sounds when new parts are added. One main reason for these pronunciation shifts is something called trisyllabic laxing. This fancy term just means that long, tense vowels become shorter and more relaxed when they are followed by two syllables, especially if the first syllable is unstressed. For example, the word pronounce sounds clear and long, but when we add tion to make pronunciation, the vowel in pronounce changes. It becomes shorter and less tense because of the stress pattern shifting. When we say pronounce, the emphasis is on the second syllable. But when we add tion, the stress moves to the syllable before the suffix. This change in emphasis causes the vowel to become shorter and change its sound. It's like the stress pulls the vowel into a different shape, making it more relaxed. The suffix ion also plays a role here. The I in ion acts as a connector, signaling the pronunciation chain. When certain consonants like T, S, C, or X come before ion, their sounds shift. For example, activate becomes activation, and the T turns into a SH sound because of this pattern. Other suffixes also influence pronunciation. The ed ending can sound different depending on the last sound of the root word. Sometimes it sounds like T, sometimes like D, or even id, the s or s endings follow similar rules, changing based on the sounds before them. These variations aren't random. They follow specific phonological rules that help us understand and produce words correctly. These pronunciation changes are part of how English has grown and developed over time. They are not mistakes or errors but patterns that help keep the language organized. When you notice that, happy becomes happiness or act turns into action, you're seeing how suffixes influence pronunciation through stress and sound shifts. Recognizing these patterns makes it easier to spell and say new words correctly because the rules are consistent. It's like a code that helps us figure out how words change as they grow and connect. So, next time you see a suffix, remember that the way it sounds is guided by stress, vowel length, and the sounds around it, all working together to shape the way we speak and understand words.